Hello. Welcome back to International Scholars. We provide quality verified information on latest scholarships, internships, study abroad, jobs, and career opportunities for international students. Please subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell to get updated on our latest videos. Thank you. The UK has been a leader in academia for centuries. It's home to two of the world's top 3 universities, and has one of the most diverse subject offerings in the world. Thanks to rich traditions of critical thinking and academic rigor, more than 1 in 3 undergraduate students who study in the UK obtain a first-class degree. The UK's higher education institutions are all held to strict standards by the government, so you know you are getting the best teaching, support and resources available. There are many scholarship opportunities in the United Kingdom for undergraduate and postgraduate students, but here are the top 5 fully funded scholarship opportunities. 1. The Gates Cambridge Scholarship. Each year, Gates Cambridge offers 80 full-cost scholarships to outstanding applicants from countries outside the UK to pursue a postgraduate degree in any subject available at the University of Cambridge. A Gates Cambridge Scholarship covers the full cost of studying at Cambridge. It also provides additional discretionary funding. The core components of the scholarship include 1. The university composition fee at the appropriate rate. 2. A maintenance allowance for a single student which is up to £18,744 in 12 months. This award is up to 4 years for PhD students. 3. 1 economy single airfare at both the beginning and end of the course, and 4. Inbound visa costs and the cost of the immigration health surcharge. The discretionary components of the scholarship includes 1. Academic development funding, from up to £500 to £2,000, dependent on the length of your course, to attend conferences and courses. 2. Family allowance, up to £10,944 for 1 child and up to £15,612 for 2 or more children. No funding is provided for a partner. 3. Fieldwork allowance. 4. Maternity or paternity funding. Should you require it, you may apply to intermit your studies for up to 6 months and continue to receive your maintenance allowance during this time. And 5. Hardship funding, for unforeseen difficulties facing the scholar. Scholarship eligibility. You can apply for the Gates Cambridge Scholarship if you're a citizen of any country outside the United Kingdom, and also applying to pursue any full-time PhD, M.Lit or a 1-year postgraduate program. However, some courses are not considered, such as any undergraduate degree course, like BA or BA affiliated, Business Doctorate, Master of Business, Master of Finance, MAST courses, PGCE, MBB Sheer Clinical Studies, Doctor of Medicine degree, graduate course in medicine, part-time degrees other than the PhD, and non-degree courses. Deadlines. The deadline for applicants who are United States citizens and are currently residing in the United States is the 12th of October 2022. For applicants outside of the United States, the application deadline is either December 1st or January 5th, depending on the chosen course. 2. The Chevening Scholarship. The Chevening Scholarship is a fully funded scholarship that enables outstanding emerging leaders from all over the world to pursue 1-year master's degrees in any university in the United Kingdom. The Chevening Scholarship covers the following. 1. Tuition fees. 2. Economy travel to and from your country of residence by an approved route. 3. An arrival allowance. 4. The cost of a visa application. 5. A departure allowance. 6. A contribution of up to £75 for TB testing, where this is required. 7. A travel top-up allowance and 8. A monthly personal living allowance to cover accommodation and living expenses. The monthly stipend will depend on whether you are studying inside or outside London. Scholarship eligibility. You're eligible for a Chevening Scholarship if the following criteria are met. 1. You're a citizen of a Chevening-eligible country or territory. 2. You must return to your country of citizenship for a minimum of 2 years after your award has ended. 3. You must have completed all components of an undergraduate degree that will enable you to gain entry onto a postgraduate program at a UK university by the time you submit your application. This is typically equivalent to an upper second-class honours degree in the UK, but may be different depending on your course and university choice. 4. You must have at least 2 years of work experience, and 5. You must apply to 3 different eligible UK university courses and have received an unconditional offer from one of these choices by the 13th of July 2023. Note that there is no upper age limit for this scholarship. Also, having a master's degree does not prevent you from applying for a Chevening Award to study for a second master's degree in the UK, as long as you can clearly explain why it will help you fulfill your career plan to influence positive change in your home country. The deadline for the Chevening Scholarship is November 1, 2022. 3. The Rhodes Scholarship. The Rhodes Scholarship is a fully funded full-time postgraduate award which enables talented young people from around the world to study at the University of Oxford. Rhodes scholars come to the UK for 2 or more years and can apply to study most full-time postgraduate courses offered by Oxford University. The Rhodes Scholarship covers Oxford University course fees, as well as providing an annual stipend. For the 2021-22 academic year, the stipend is £17,310 per annum, from which scholars pay all living expenses, including accommodation. Please note that this is not sufficient to cover partners or dependents. The Rhodes Trust will cover the fee for a student visa and the associated International Health Surcharge, IHS, which enables international students to access the UK's National Health Service. The Rhodes Trust will also cover 2 economy class flights to and from the UK for the beginning and end of studies in Oxford. On arrival in Oxford, scholars receive a settling-in allowance, and for those scholars who transition to a second course of study in Oxford, they will again receive assistance to cover the fee for visa renewal and further application for IHS. Scholarship eligibility. The detailed eligibility criteria varies slightly depending on which constituency you are applying for. You can use the eligibility checker tool to find out if you meet the criteria and are eligible to apply for the scholarship. Check the description below for the eligibility checker tool. The deadline for Rhodes Scholarship is October 3, 2022. 4. The Commonwealth Scholarships. The Commonwealth Scholarships are for high-quality graduates who have the potential to undertake world-class research of a developmental nature and to become influential leaders, teachers, or researchers in their home countries. The Commonwealth Scholarships are available for both master's and PhD students. The master's scholarships are for candidates from eligible low- and middle-income Commonwealth countries, while the PhD scholarships are for students from least developed countries and fragile states in the Commonwealth for full-time doctoral study at a UK university. Commonwealth scholars receive 1. Approved airfare from your home country to the UK and return at the end of your award. 2. Approved tuition fees. 3. Monthly living expenses at the rate of £1,236, or £1,516 for those at universities in the London metropolitan area. 4. Warm clothing allowance where applicable. 5. Thesis grant towards the cost of preparing a thesis or dissertation. 6. Study travel grant towards the cost of study-related travel within the UK or overseas. 7. Family allowance. If you have children and are widowed, divorced, or a single parent, child allowance of £529 per month for the first child, and £131 per month for the second and third child under the age of 16. 8. Additional support for applicants with disabilities. Eligible countries. Applicants from the following countries are eligible for the Commonwealth Scholarships: Bangladesh, Belize, Botswana, Cameroon, Dominica, Eswatini, Fiji, Ghana, Grenada, Guyana, India, Jamaica, Kenya, Kiribati, Lesotho, Malawi, Malaysia, Maldives, Mauritius, Montserrat, Mozambique, Namibia, Nauru, Nigeria, Pakistan, Papua New Guinea, Rwanda, St. Helena, St. Lucia, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Samoa, Sierra Leone, Solomon Islands, South Africa, Sri Lanka, Tanzania, the Gambia, Tonga, Tuvalu, Uganda, Vanuatu, and Zambia. Other eligibility criteria include: 1. Applicants must be a citizen of or have been granted refugee status by an eligible Commonwealth country, or be a British protected person. 2. Applicants must be permanently resident in an eligible Commonwealth country. 3. Applicants must be available to start academic studies in the UK by the start of the UK academic year in September 2023. 4. Applicants must hold a first degree of at least upper second-class honors standard, or a lower second-class degree, and a relevant postgraduate qualification, which is usually a master's degree, by September 2023. If you are applying for a second master's degree, you will need to provide justification as to why you wish to undertake this study. 5. Applicants must be unable to afford to study in the UK without the Commonwealth Scholarship, and 6. Applicants should provide all supporting documentation in the required format. Deadlines. The deadline for Commonwealth Scholarship is October 18, 2022. 5. Clarendon Scholarship at the University of Oxford. Clarendon offers over 200 fully funded scholarships each year to assist outstanding graduate scholars. Applicants will be automatically considered for Clarendon if they apply by the December or January deadline, whichever is relevant to your course. No separate application is required for the scholarship. The Clarendon Scholarships is available for both full-time and part-time applicants. For full-time applicants, the scholarship covers your course fees in full. Also, scholars will receive an annual grant for living expenses of at least the minimum Research Council doctoral stipend rate, around £15,609, which is normally sufficient to cover the living costs of a single student living in Oxford. Clarendon scholarships are normally offered for the full period of fee liability. This is the period for which you are liable to pay course fees to the university. Applicants from all nationalities are welcome to apply for the Clarendon scholarships. Clarendon scholars come from across the world, from the USA to Australia, Venezuela to Vietnam, and from Norway to Nigeria. All full-time PhD and master's courses are eligible, as long as you have applied by the relevant January deadline for your course. A list of all the graduate courses offered by the University of Oxford can be found on the courses page. Candidates applying to start a new PhD or master's course at Oxford are also eligible. This includes students who are currently studying for a master's degree at Oxford but who will be reapplying for a PhD or applying for a second master's course. The deadline for Clarendon Scholarship is between December and January, depending on the course chosen.